from 16th to 18th of November 2021. I would like to introduce to our esteemed speakers at the inaugural, Dr. Amal Harsha De Silva, Secretary to State Ministry of Backward Rural Areas Development and former Secretary COVID Ministry, Government of Sri Lanka. Mr. Sanjay Srivastava, Director, Maharshi Ayurveda Products Limited. Mr. Rishabh Kothari, President, Fragrance and Flavors Association of India. Ms. Santosh Nautiyal, Joint Director, FICCI. It's on behalf of FICCI, it's my pleasure to extend a warm welcome to all the speakers available at the inaugural. I would now like to call Mr. Sanjay Srivastava for his welcome address. Over to you, Mr. Sanjay Srivastava.
Thank you, Ankur. And good morning to everybody once again. Dr. Amal Harsha, Mr. Rishabh Kothari, Santosh Nautiyal, Ankur Singh, and all the ladies and gentlemen. It's good, warm welcome to all of you. So on behalf of Federation of Indian Chambers of Commerce and Industry, FICCI, I am delighted to welcome you all at this inaugural session of the first edition of Virtual Global Ayurveda and Wellness Expo 2021. We are well aware that the devastating impact that COVID-19 has had on all our lives. It has pushed us to look at plausible and innovative ways to communicate and connect. So this has led us to explore opportunities to reach out through virtual platforms. India Ayurvedic products market exhibited a strong growth during 2015 to 2020, and it is expanding at a CAGR of 15%, and it is expected to continue doing that between 2021 to 26. Ayurveda is an ancient science and healthcare system that has been adopted by cultures globally. Growing global popularity of the traditional medicine has been a boost to the demand of Ayurveda, yoga, and other traditional system of medicines all over the world. I'm also informed about the recent initiatives of the government in promoting India as a leader of the traditional system of medicine. And this has given rise to multifold increase in exports of products and services of Ayush. So India has also entered into many bilateral and multilateral MOUs at country level for the cooperation of traditional medicines, and also institutional level MOUs have been signed and with various countries. Now, this is a very positive sign. I think during these deliberations today and tomorrow and day after tomorrow, I think we should focus on these points, these trends which has come to us because of the initiative. So the Global Ayurveda and Wellness Expo, which is a large outreach, will have exhibitors showcasing their products, services, and innovations across the globe. More than 50 leading companies from India, along with 20 registered buyers from across the globe, are participating at this fair. The endeavor through this expo will also be to showcase to the world the immense pool of healthcare capabilities that India offers, and create opportunities for collaboration between participating countries and renowned foreign academia for academic cooperation, which will include teaching, training, research, etc. Many of the countries have started recognizing the system of the traditional system of Ayurveda, and there is a major opening for trade in products and services. So, like I said, this is a very opportune time to be discussing the various issues that we will be following up in this conference and also in the expo. So with these words, I would like to conclude my remark and wish all the exhibitors and buyers a fruitful meeting, and hope that this expo proves to be a grand success. Thank you, everybody, and over to Ankur.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Srivastava, for your informative remarks. I would now like to call Dr. Amal Harsha De Silva for his special address. Over to you, Dr. Harsha.
Thank you very much. It's lovely to see you all after some time. Of course, we had some challenging times. First of all, just to say, Mr. Sanjay Srinivatsa, the Director, Maharshi Ayurveda Products Limited. Then I think Rishabh Kothari, the President of Fragrances and Flavors Association of India. It's a very, very important association. I think all the flavors are very, very important for us life. Then our Santosh FICCI Joint Director. Nice to see you, madam. And then also Ankur Singh and all the exhibitors and representatives in the expo participating. I think it gives me great pleasure to congratulate the Indian Chamber of Commerce and Industries for organizing the Global Ayurveda and Wellness Expo 2021 2021, and especially at these challenging times in the world. Now, when it comes to wellness and good health, India is healing the whole world. I think about 40-50% of the medicines going around the world are made in India, or India has a hand in some of the wellness of all the medicinal products. Therefore, I think it's very opportune that FICCI takes the lead in talking about wellness. And Ayurveda and wellness is part of life now for many citizens in the world. Now, we are doing it in a virtual manner. Many other virtual platforms are also Indian products. Therefore, we are on an Indian platform discussing about Indian wellness and good health for the whole world. Therefore, Global Ayurveda and Wellness Expo will bring the industry under one roof. From across the world, it will provide a platform for business houses and individuals related to Ayurveda, herbal products, homeopathy, food and cosmetics, yoga, wellness centers, Unani, Siddha, all under one roof. I think India has plenty of things to offer for the world in that sense. Now, it gives me great pleasure to mention that more than 50 Indian companies from the healthcare sector are participating in this expo. This clearly indicates the high level of enthusiasm of the Indian industry to expand into outreach to Sri Lanka and other participating countries. Now, there's a big surge of tourism in Sri Lanka now. I think Maldives have already caught up, and Sri Lanka, we are getting a lot of tourists now. And I think, that's a big opportunity for wellness industry also to go to grow along the tourist industry coming up. And I'm confident that the Sri Lankan global healthcare market would welcome the Indian companies with open arms, because we are always working together in all our good times and bad times. And I think, we must thank India for giving us the vaccines initially free of charge from India. And therefore, I think this is the first country who gave us something free and, the vaccines. And then that's how our vaccination program started. And now about 70% of the population is vaccinated, thanks partly to India and other countries who are helping us. Now, I hope that there will be good, fruitful business opportunities in time to come. And with these words, I would like to conclude my remarks and wish all the exhibitors and buyers all the best, and hope the expo to be a grand success. Because I hope that if we put our heads together, we can really give a global product which can be offered from India, Sri Lanka, and all our countries, which will be appreciated by the whole world population in time to come. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Harsha, for your insightful remarks. We'll be really looking forward to work with you again and your country. So now I would like to call Mr. Rishabh Kothari from Fragrance and Flavors Association of India. Mr. Kothari, over to you, sir.
Thank you, Ankur. Very hearty good morning to everyone. My esteemed panelists here, Dr. Amal Harsha De Silva, Mr. Sanjay Srivastav, Mr. Santosh Nautiyal, all the people who have joined us online, the exhibitors as well as participants. Thank you very much for joining us today. I would like to thank FICCI for not only inviting me, but for organizing such an interesting and a very important event. I think this pandemic has taught us, reminded us of so many things. And there are things which we have learned, there are things which we have unlearned, and there are things we are relearning thanks to the pandemic. And one of the most important things that the pandemic has taught us is about holistic living and natural living. This is a very, very important message. And I think one of the flag bearers of this message has been the Indian traditional medicine systems, including Ayurveda. Ayurveda literally, the word Ayur means life, and Veda is science or learning. So Ayurveda is actually not a holistic treatment. Ayurveda is actually a system of living. That is what this science is all about. It is a preventive science. It is a science of living with nature. And it is heartening that though through unfortunate circumstances like the pandemic, people are rediscovering the importance of natural living. People are rediscovering the benefits of living with ingredients, with processes, with items which nature provides us. So I think this kind of an event, even though it's online, is a very, very important tool, because as people rediscover natural living and rediscover treatments or practices and processes which are related to nature, a program like this where we are able to showcase good living to people, showcase good practices to people, showcase these opportunities when people want to you consume more natural products. I come from the fragrance and flavor industry, and we see a very, very distinct shift where people are thinking in terms of how do I consume more natural products? How do I consume products which are sustainable? Today, consumers are no longer only, what should I say, thinking in terms of I, me, myself, and my benefit. They are willing to walk that extra mile to see that is the product I'm consuming, is it sustainable? Is it eco-friendly? Is it something which is good for the planet? And today I feel that these terms are no longer only good for the planet, they are good business also. If we are able to offer the correct alternative to the consumer, if we are able to offer the correct product to the consumer, I'm absolutely certain that he or she is going to be more and more interested and more happy to consume such products. So it is platforms like this which form the most important interface between the prospective buyer, between the producer, and all the other stakeholders in these businesses, whether it is a supplier, whether it is a trade chain management, because there is a role for everyone. It's heartening to see that someone from Sri Lanka is joining us. These are global aspects of our business, and this very strong and important message has to reach out. So my compliments to Sanjay ji and his committee in FICCI, and to everyone in FICCI, Ankur, Santosh ji, for bringing these important subjects on the forefront and providing these platforms, which are critical linkages to take this message not only to everyone in the country, but to everyone globally. So my compliments to everyone. And I really hope that we will have more and more of such occasions, will provide these vital linkages to take the knowledge of these products, to take the advantage of these products out in the world market. The Government of India, earlier I remember Ayush used to be just a department in the Ministry of Health. It has shown the foresight to bring it as a separate ministry, to give it the kind of focus it needs and deserves. It is not only a product, it is also a cultural ambassador of our country. So I think there are multiple roles to play. And now the government has done its bit, and it is heartening to see the trade bodies doing its bit like FICCI, and for the industry to rise to the occasion, to rise to seize the opportunity. And when today globally consumers are more and more tuned and appreciative of holistic living and natural living, we are all able to take advantage of it. I can see that happening in our own industry, fragrances and flavors, where consumers want more natural products. They want to feel good about the kind of products they consume. And I think that possibility can be extended to every aspect, whether it is the kind of packaging we use, whether it is the kind of messaging we do, whether it is the kind of products that we present. There is a story to be able to be conveyed in every aspect of whatever we deal with. The question is how aware we are to be able to seize these opportunities. I'm confident that the deliberations in the next 2 days, the conference, and of course, the entire product display and everything that we're going to go through will go a very long way in not only bringing these aspects to the forefront, where there will be business as well as learning for everyone. So thank you very much for giving this opportunity to address all of you. And it's really heartening to be a part of this. And I wish the organizers, FICCI, Ankur, everyone, all the very best. And I'm absolutely certain that this is going to be a part of a very long and a very successful journey of taking this message globally. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Kothari, for your wonderful remarks. Now, I would like to call Ms. Santosh Nautiyal for her closing remarks and vote of thanks. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Ankur. Good morning, everybody. On behalf of FICCI, I would like to thank Dr. Harsha, Mr. Kothari, Mr. Srivastava for being in the panel for the inauguration of our Global Ayurveda program. This is the first edition that we are organizing, though we have been working on Ayush sector for long, but for the Global Ayurveda program, I would say this is our first program. So thank you all for giving us a boost for organizing these such programs in future too. We'll continue doing these programs in future. And as everybody know that Ayurveda is now becoming more and more part of our life, since the pandemic has given everybody time to think about themselves and look towards Ayurveda than the other medical systems. So thank you all. And I understand with all your support, this program will definitely pay waves for the popularity of Ayurveda in the virtual stage as well, so that the people on the Ayurveda, which is not in the reach of people, are able to use this program and are able to see this even live. We have made this program so that on the YouTube also people are able to see and understand what is Ayurveda all about, the products that are available online and the life-saving products, because there are certain misconceptions about Ayurveda, which I think through the program, through our exhibition, the people who are exhibiting here, more than 50 people we have here on board who will be displaying the products. So they will be able to remove the misconceptions of the people that have in their mind. So, and with over 250 delegates registered for B2B meetings, I'm sure we are going to have this wonderful program. And next year onwards, we will try to have more and more people engagement in the international, from the international sector as well. So thank you all. With these words, I would like to thank you all, and I look forward to having long-term association with all of you. Thank you all.
Thank you, Santosh.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you all the panelists. And yes, we should keep being connected more frequently, so that we can take this whole dream that Mr. Kothari and Dr. Harsha has spoken about, and what we are all looking forward to, that really takes off in the right spirit.
Mr. Srivastava, you will have to, since you're from the industry, you will have to play an important role in making this program a grand success.
Yeah, I'm in all the way, Santosh. You just have to tell me what we need to do.
Definitely. You have been very helpful to me. And I know him since, I don't know, about 2008 or 9, I would say. Yes. We've been connected, and whenever I need anything in Ayurveda, I turn around to Mr. Srivastava. Now I have Mr. Kothari also, whom I can always count on for support. And Dr. De Silva, always you're there from the Sri Lankan side.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you all. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye. Namaste.
Namaskar.
Namaskar.